EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for April 7th, 2023. It is Friday, end of the work week. And the Friday video forecast is proudly sponsored by McCall Collective Brewing. McCall is a family-owned and operated business with two locations in the Lehigh Valley. Their original Southside Allentown location is at 102 East Susquehanna Street. And their second location, McCall Collective Tap House in Trexlertown, is located at 7743 Hamilton Boulevard. Both feature new spring menus to check out and are both open 7 days a week. They have 21 beers in total on draft between the two locations, 8 available for takeout, including some new releases this week, along with local wine and cocktails. They also have trivia nights at each location every single week. For more information about upcoming events, visit their Facebook page, or to place online orders, visit their website, mccallcollectivebrewing.com. Proud sponsors of the Friday video forecast. So not a long-winded video here today because we really don't have a lot of precipitation, actually none, to speak of here in the upcoming week. So we do have a lot of clouds because we have this boundary off to our south. It's the same cold front that moved through last evening, and we're going to be cooler today, next couple of days, straight through Sunday. We're going to have temperatures that are generally in the 50s across the region. You see above me, 54 to 59 today, 52 to 56 is the spread in temperatures on Saturday. That's going to be the coolest day, and then Sunday kind of gets up to what we are today, just slightly couple degrees warmer, if you will. So straight through Sunday, we're looking at temperatures in the 50s across the region. And even in our southern areas actually might be, on Saturday anyway, might be colder than the areas further north that are expecting sunshine because that boundary is still close enough to produce some clouds. Here's what we're looking at for cloud cover today. Might start off with some sun here in the interior, but watch as we go through the course of the morning and the afternoon. We thicken up those clouds. We'll still remain mostly cloudy up in these areas north of this line here, but south of there, you're looking at mainly overcast conditions, and that's going to limit the temperatures in those areas. So Philly, South Philadelphia, not expecting rain today, but we are expecting cloudy skies this afternoon. This is actually 3 o'clock when the game is supposed to start. The makeup game, it was the rescheduled home opener for the threat of storms yesterday that didn't materialize until about 8 o'clock, but hey, it was erring on the side of caution. They pushed it to today, just cloudy and cooler today, but no precipitation expected today. And then when we get to Saturday, this boundary is going to push off to the south a little bit further, but you can see our southern areas are still getting into plenty of clouds here. The interior is kind of like partly cloudy, partly to mostly cloudy, okay? So it just hangs down to the southern areas, and because of that, the 52 you'll see tomorrow is actually going to be closer to Philadelphia, and the 56 will be in our northern areas which is experiencing more sun. Here's those temperatures yesterday. Very warm day and abnormally warm for this time of year. Normal highs generally are on either side of 60 right now. So this being in the upper 70s, low 80s, that was a little bit too warm for this time of year. But this is not the last time you'll see it in the week ahead. We're going to have 80s coming back in the picture, probably even warmer than we just had yesterday at some point during that stretch. But we have these... we have this moving through, and then here's what we're looking at for highs here on today, Friday. Temperatures in the generally mid to upper 50s, so it's a big difference from what we saw yesterday. But the rest of this week, no precipitation to speak of. This boundary is going to slip off to the south here on Saturday a little bit further, and then after that, we are just going to be high and dry with mostly sunny skies on Sunday. Again, starting temperatures are going to be similar to today. On Sunday, the bottom out day, so to speak, is Saturday. And then Monday, we're back into the low to mid 60s. Tuesday, we're back closing in on the 70-degree mark. Upper 70s near 80 on Wednesday, and then well into the 80s, it looks like, on Thursday and most likely Friday of next week as well. Saturday, Sunday, right now doesn't look too bad. We might not have temperatures quite as high anymore, coming down a little bit, but not still well into the 70s at least, or near 80 here on Saturday, it looks like, looking ahead to next weekend. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We do have some very warm temperatures coming in next week. Again, that's not normal. So this is what happens in April, though. You have these up and down temperatures, and you get wild temperature swings. It's early spring. It's what happens, okay? This is not unprecedented. There aren't going to be records set from this. This is, even if we get that warm in the middle 80s, normal record highs for that same time frame that I saw for many of our locations are in the upper 80s, even some 90s. That has already occurred. So this is not unprecedented, but it is certainly above average and well above average. But it does look like it's going to be dry for this entire upcoming week. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for April 7th, 2023. Have a great Friday.